Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to be doing a challenge that has most definitely already died out of YouTube, but today I'm hoping to bring it back just a little bit. And as you can see, I have all of this fun stuff over here, plus a sleeping puppy. So we're gonna do the sour candy challenge. I went shopping the other day and got a bunch of candies, some of which we already had, but like this big old bag of Sour Patch Kids we already had. And then I got Sweet Tarts, Extreme Sour Chewies. Let's see, we got Trolley Sour Bites. We have Sweet and Sour Zing Spaghetti. We have Airheads Extremes. I got Strawberry Lemonade Juicy Drop because sometimes these can be a little sour. And I also got the Knockout Punch Juicy Drop. So we have two different kinds of those. We got Iceberg Sours, and we have Tri Vibes Sours. So we're going to try all of this fun food, and then we'll see like which one's the most sour and which one's the least sour. So, since these are already open, I'm going to go with these first. And I'm just going to take a good handful. And we'll go ahead and eat these. Now, I do like Sour Patch Kids, so I don't think I'm going to find these very sour. I am one that likes certain colors of Sour Patch Kids, like these red ones are really good. And the green ones are pretty yummy. I'm not the biggest fan of the blue nor the orange, but let's do this, shall we? What if I take like 4 and pop them in? Right, because that was only 1. So let's do 4 of them. Throw them in. See if I have an effect on that. Four was definitely worse than 1. I don't think 5 is going to be much worse than 4, because it's only adding 1 more, right? Plus, they're mainly red, and red is delicious. So let's go ahead and pop these in. It's definitely sour, but it's not bad. Up next, we're going to do the sour gummy worms, which, in all honesty, sour gummy worms are never ever sour, so this is probably not going to do much of anything to me. Ooh, I got a green, or a blue and a red one. Strawberry and grape. Yeah, these aren't sour at all. Like, the Sour Patch Kids were definitely more sour than this. This yellow red one is cherry and lemon. It doesn't even taste like there's any sour on these, like, at all. Orange and lime. What if I took We're going to try a handful, see if a handful will make them sour, because they're really not. Not really, no. Definitely more sour. So as it stands right now, the ranking, we got Sour Patch Kids first. We're trying to find the most sour of these candies. Sour Patch Kids is winning. Trisha's gonna go like way down here. Okay. Kind of want to try this spaghetti next. I don't know if I've ever actually had this. It looks like there's a lot of like crystals on there. So I'm assuming they're going to be more sour than the gummy worms. So let's find out, shall we? Look at how tiny these things are. They're just like, they're smaller than the gummy worms. So we have, the reds are the strawberry, the green is the green apple, and the blue is the blueberry. So, since I don't think I've ever had these, I'm going to taste them individually and see if like the different flavor has different sour level. Sometimes they do. So here's a strawberry one. And the blueberry. I think out of the three, the blueberry was a little more sour, but they're really not sour. They're kind of like the gummy worms where they're sour for like a split second. And then it's just super sweet. Whereas the Sour Patch Kids are sour for just a little longer. I'm going to take the rest of them, pop them in my mouth, and see if that changes anything. I don't think it will, but let's see. They are a little more sour than the gummy worms, but not by a lot. So I put them above the gummy worms. They're harder to chew though. Like the gummy worms are super easy to chew. These are a lot more stiff. But they last a little longer in your mouth, I think. So we have the Sweet Tarts, the Airheads, the Juicy Drop Pops, the Icebreakers, and the gum left. I kind of want to do the gum last because then I don't have to spit it out right away to get something new. So let's do the Airheads next because they look interesting. But I was looking and it says there's like a scale on the back where the blue is the sweetest and the red is the most sour. And this package is like almost in the yellow. It's almost towards the end of the green, almost to the yellow. So the packaging claims that they are more on the sour end and less on the sweet end. But let me be the judge, shall we? Now I really like Airheads. I'm a big fan of like Airhead stuff. So there is a little rainbow strip. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a bite. I'm sorry, where's the sour in this? It's like, this is sour at all. No. Upsetting. Whoops. There was no sour to that, but that's okay. Maybe like after you swallow it, you kind of taste a little bit of sour, but that's really a whole lot of nothing. Now these sweet tarts in general to me, don't you knock over that camera, Link. He wants to come lay on the table. Sweet tarts in general to me can be a bit sour depending on the flavor that you're eating and how much of them you're eating. So these ones might actually take the cake over the Sour Patch Kids because they're extreme sours. And we got super sour grape, shockingly sour apple, sour cherry, pucker up orange, and sour blue raspberry. So I'm excited. I do like chewy sweet tarts, and I do get them in the non-sour version sometimes to just kind of chew on them as like a little snack. I'm gonna get one of every flavor. So I think these are gonna be good, but like I said, like sometimes they can already be sour, so we're gonna see if they're sour, shall we? Let's try the orange one. Ooh. Yeah, sour. So what I like about these is like the coating of the candy has sour to it. So then once you like lick all the sour off the coating and then bite into it, it's sour again. So you're like teased a little bit. You're sitting here thinking, oh, the sour's gone. And then you bite into it and it's back again. So it's not sour sweet gone like the Sour Patch Kids here. It's sour sweet, sour again, then gone. So I think it is going to overtake the Sour Patch Kids, and that was just one that I had. So I'm going to do the blue raspberry one because I feel like blue raspberry is always a little more sour out of all the flavors. So let's see if I'm right on that. I think they deserve that spot. I was trying to find lemon heads because I know lemon heads are pretty sour, but I couldn't find any when I went to Walmart to get all the rest of this candy that was not open. So we'll just have to settle with these. Let's go in with the green apple. That was sour. Okay, no, sure. I'll do both. Right. Sour Patch Kids was, whoa, Sour Patch Kids was beaten. Next we have the Icebreaker Sours, which I don't think they're going to be very sour. We got watermelon, green apple, and tangerine. Like everything else, I got one of each. So this, it's orange speckled. I don't think you can see it, but it's just a plain orange speckled one. That's the tangerine one. But it's not sour either. Here's the green apple one. That one's not really sour either. How about the watermelon? I am going to put it on top of the Airheads right here because I'm trying to figure out if they're on the same level or if maybe the icebreakers are just like one up. And I only say that because when you bite into them, you get just a little hint of sour, whereas the Airheads, you got like no sour. But the difference with the icebreakers is you have to bite into them to taste the sour. So I don't know if I want to keep them on the same level as the Airheads or move them. So I guess we'll see where the rest of these fall. Okay. Next item. I haven't had one of these in so long. But the next item is going to be the Knockout Punch Juicy Drop Pop. Oh my goodness. How as a kid were we able to open these so much faster, I feel like. Okay. There's the sucker. Now I'm going to try the sucker on its own and see if it's sour at all. And then I'll do the same with the juice, try the juice on its own. And then we'll put them together. So, and I'll do the same with this other Juicy Drop Pop as well. So the sucker on its own is not sour at all. It's actually really good. I'm afraid I'm gonna like spray this everywhere. The juice is a little sour. So let's put them together. Got a good chunk of juice in there. I have a feeling this isn't going to be very sour, but we will find out. I'm not really getting sour off of these. The juice alone is sour, but like on the sucker, it's not. So, I mean, I guess that's good because like as kids, we didn't want, I'm dripping this everywhere. As kids, we didn't really want super sour candy, so kind of makes sense. They even each other out, but I'm gonna go in. So I'm gonna finish this one later and probably the other one too. Because I miss having stuff like this one. Ring pops and stuff like that. But I am gonna put this above the Airheads and the Icebreakers only for the fact that the juice is sour. See if this one kind of has a different taste to it. Because this one's strawberry lemonade, that one was kick and punch. Or knockout punch, sorry. Oh my goodness. Oh, I like the color of this sucker. It's like a sunset. It's yummy. I don't know if that's more sour than the one I just had. It's definitely got some sour to it, but I wouldn't say that it's more sour than the Kick and Punch one. Yeah, I don't think it is. It is really good though. I'm going to put it below the red one that we had. So now for the final product of this video, we're going to try Trident Vibes Sours. I don't know how I'm going to feel about this. They smell sour. But it's gum and it's sour, and you don't normally have a lot of sour gum, you know? But it's called Berry Twist. One is not doing it for me. I'm going to do it too. I mean, it seems sour, but it's not pucker up kind of sour. Okay. Yeah. There's like a lot of sweetness to it also, so it kind of equals itself out. Kind of like the Juicy Drop Pops, except the juice on the Juicy Drop Pops are pretty sour. So, out of all the candy and, well, gum that I've tried today, in my opinion, the Sweet Tarts Extreme Sour Chewies are the most sour. And then the Sour Patch Kids. And then the Sour Spaghetti, but it's really like the leap from the Sour Patch Kids to the Sour Spaghetti is like astronomical. Because the Sour Spaghetti really is not that sour. And then the gummy worms. And then you got the Kick and Punch. And then the other Strawberry Lemonade Juicy Drop Pop. And then the Trident Vibes Sour Gum. And then I think I will do the Icebreakers next. And then the Airhead Extremes. And that is my lineup of all of this yummy, yummy candy. And right here.
Yeah, right.
Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you would like another candy challenge video, comment down below on what you'd like to see. And, you know, I'll see you next video. Bye!